All right, here we are back again.
Let's run it, baby. Oh yeah.
You know, Jack, Gutsy, just two guys you can't rely on.
Clowns. Clowns is what I'd say. I believe Jack is here in the chat. He just gave me a text, but I don't even know if we should let him in or not.
Gutsy is missing. We don't know where Gutsy is. It's just straight missing. He was supposed to be here, obviously. You know, this is as much his show as it is ours.
And I just
Straight
want to
missing.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just want to let the chat know that we did everything possible to get a hold of Mr. Picks Cash. And he's a no-go.
We have no idea where he is, even. So,
No,
I mean,
not a chance.
It's concerning.
His brother's closing deals, and all he has to do is be on the scoop, man.
It's
Can't
very
make it work.
concerning.
Crazy.
Did he pick up Wes? What's going on here?
I called him. Gone. He's gone. What do we mean he's gone?
Jack's dialing in right now.
Lloyd, why did you get banned?
Looks like you just saw a ghost.
You know, man, it's a problem every single day with TikTok Live. It's a struggle, but it is what it is.
You hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. Sorry.
All right, Jack, I have to do you a good deed here. I have to put you on the stand. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
have bronchitis? What's going on, buddy?
Let me hear it. I mean, how are we doing? Are we healthy or what?
No, I mean, it's been a tough week, but we got basketball to cover. So I drove through the night twice in the last week. Drove for 48 hours. Indiana lost to Penn State. Didn't win a Big Ten championship. I got to get a Purdue tattoo this week.
Wow.
I had like allergies prior to going to Florida, turned into bronchitis, sinus infection. Didn't drink a single sip of alcohol in Florida.
A little sober Sally, huh?
What else? I went to the clinic I woke up at 2:00 today because I got in at 7 a.m. And then I went immediately to the clinic at 3 and waited in the waiting room for 2 hours, got into the room, got checked by the first doctor, then waited for another hour to get checked by another doctor who then came in and said, "Look, listen to my breathing," once and said, "You have bronchitis. All right, here's what you need to do," and then got me out of there. But I waited 3 hours to get all this shit. I'm here. Let's go.
Well, hey, we're glad you're here, and we're glad that you showed up, brother.
All right, so are we going through the other side of the bracket, the Indiana side?
Yeah, let's let it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
do
kind
it.
of concerned about Brock. Part of me just wants to postpone this and do it tomorrow.
No, I say no.
I mean, we need to make sure he's alive.
I mean, should we get a live? Should we call Gutsy right now live?
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to call him. Is he in the Discord?
I mean, yeah.
Joe,
let me
is he
know
in the?
what is going on in the cord? What is going on here?
Brock.
Live call from Mr. Lloyd and Mr. Picks Cash.
We also need to get some more peeps in here for. He's probably on his way to Vegas. That's true. He didn't know when his flight was. So.
But he doesn't take care of any of his flights, right?
No.
He might be on the plane.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail.
Do we call Bryce?
Right? Yeah, Bryce said he was at home.
Dead ball. We know he's home. He's got Canes Oilers tonight. He's not missing the games.
Yeah, I mean, this is weird for sure. He's never missed a SoBet Scoop before.
About time. I don't know. I'm down to still do it. I don't care. It's up to you guys.
Yeah. Let's
Last one was electric. Where do we leave off on our bracket?
Last time was electric, but we had 30 people in here.
Yeah. How many people are in here now? I don't even know.
5.
That's tough.
About time. Yeah. Drowsy Dwarf.
Dude, we need Gutsy for the cord. I know Joe's in here. Dwarf's here.
Throw out a just copy the SoBet account post on SoBet because Lloyd, you have a bunch of subs on SoBet, don't you?
Yeah, I have 750.
Yeah, just copy it and throw it out in a post because 700 people will get notice. That's what Guts normally does from his SoBet account. But yeah, we need the boys in the chats. Jack, what happened to Indiana? Where's your Purdue tag gonna be, by the way?
Like it's gonna be like right here probably. It's just gonna say Purdue.
What? Stop it.
Dude, that's insane.
Stop it.
I don't really know what happened, but I think Penn State's a legit team and they're gonna make a run and they should
Wow,
shoot
I
better.
wonder who said this a month ago.
Oh,
Mr.
sure,
Lloyd.
fine.
I mean,
Penn
Trace
State-
Jackson Davis, Ben Simmons 2.0.
I don't know about that, but there was a
We
complete
looked up
mismatch.
his stats; they're identical.
It was a complete mismatch. Like just from a basketball standpoint, you look at it. Indiana's just a completely different team than Penn State, and that's not a good or bad thing. Penn State just only shoots threes, and just perfectly found ways to expose Indiana's weaknesses, which is what you have to do to beat Indiana because they do have weaknesses. You're calling them Ben Simmons for a reason. Most of their team can't really shoot the basketball. They have an offense that is structured like a 1954 offense, but I don't know, they'll get hot at the right time and find a way. And the bracket they're in right now is dog shit. It's dog shit, dude. They college basketball made Purdue, Indiana the national championship this year because what I saw at a Selection Sunday was not what I expected, and it's evident. They gave Purdue an easy path. They gave the 4-seeded Indiana Hoosiers the easiest path a 4-seed could ever have. I don't know why we're talking about Kent State. You guys have any thoughts on Kent State right now? Because people are like, oh, my God, they were close with Gonzaga and Houston this year. Close. And their big wins against Toledo and Akron. How about you sweep the number 1 seed in the country in Purdue? That's a pretty credible win, huh? Not Kent State beating Akron and Toledo. We need to stop talking about that. Kent State is not that good.
Dude, but I'll tell you, they're going to have the second best player on the floor. And Sincere Carry.
Yeah, no, he's a dog for sure.
Trace Jackson Davis.
And they don't have Ben.
The problem
And they don't
is
have
they're
Ben
not going to
Simmons.
be able to stop Trace Jackson Davis. They're not
I mean,
going to be able to stop
any
Ben
team
Simmons.
that doesn't have Ben Simmons has a chance to win.
It's fair enough. That's-
And Indiana has Ben Simmons.
I don't know. I think Sincere Carry. They're definitely on upset watch alert. But so is Duke. I mean, Oral Roberts could beat Duke. So
Yeah, I wanted to pick Duke to go far, and I think they're still going to go far. But why did they have to get drawn with Oral Roberts in round 1? I guess it's just the name.
It's a tough matchup.
It really is. It's not
Is
easy.
Oral Roberts like legit compared to what they were a couple of years ago, or are they more?
Dude, they
famous?
fucking
Number 2 in
didn't
scoring
lose.
in the entire country.
And they didn't lose a conference game all year. Or were they 18-0 in conference?
18-0 in conference, score the shit out of the ball, have a 7'5" center who's a like Kansas transfer or some shit.
Yeah.
It's
tough
a tough
Insane
matchup.
stuff. No,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
bad
tough
matchup.
Yeah, it's a really bad matchup for Duke.
I mean, I think Duke is lucky that they have Lively and Filipowski.
Yep.
How do you say his name?
Kyle Filipowski.
Filipowski.
And they just call him Flip. They call him Kyle Flip.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're lucky they're big this year because Duke normally isn't big.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true.
Yeah, go look at the first 5 seeds in Indiana's bracket and tell me
Well,
how
let's pull it
Indiana
up.
is
Coop,
going to
can
be
you
the
pull
best
up
team in that count.
Can you pull up the bracket, or do you have our bracket that we put out yesterday? Jack's going to hate all of it. But
Guts is completely MIA. Bryce is in the chat. I mean,
yeah, Bryce, what is going on here, man?
nobody knows. He knew the
Wow.
time.
Crazy.
Penn State are
Crazy,
frauds.
crazy. Wow.
All right, wait. So this is like you guys jointly created this.
Yeah, us in the
Yep.
chat, me, Gutsy, Coop in the chat.
Okay. All right. So I'll just give my like quick opinions on each of the picks. Obviously, don't change any of it, but I love. I like Charleston. I like both the 12 and 13 to win in this region. Missouri kind of is a dog not a dog, but
I disagree.
they're a team that can make a run. So I like Missouri to win.
I disagree. I think they're frauds.
Yeah, I think Missouri's fraud too. We love Utah State in a spot.
Love UCSB. Love Creighton. I think you guys kind of nailed it on the horse with the Elite Eight and Sweet 16 looks good to me. Yeah, this is not bad. I actually agree with most.
I
of
will
this.
say
Creighton
this
puts
today,
on a
dude.
run.
I filled out the remainder of my bracket, and I did have Furman.
All right, this is where this
beating
is.
San Diego
Go back.
State.
Well, yeah, I have Furman in the Sweet 16 as well.
Me
but
too,
here's
yeah.
the bottom half, Jack.
Louisiana, love it. See,
Just
I
as a
think
recap-
Kentucky losing back-to-back round to 64s is crazy. And
All
I
right,
think everyone's on Providence.
Drowsy rallying the troops. Love
Yeah,
that.
Jack, that's a good point. I think that's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that until now. I forgot they went out first round last year to St. Peter's.
And bro, they got an easy ass path to the Elite Eight or Sweet 16.
Yeah, the Memphis play was actually a backtrack on my part, and I switched it.
It was very
Most
true.
people were in disagreement, but I have the final say since I'm in control here. So
yeah, no, that's terrible. I actually took FAU to win that game, and then Purdue beats FAU. But no, Purdue's a lock to at least get to the Elite Eight.
Shut up.
And
Hold
I
on,
have
is Sasser done?
Hold on, chat. Yeah.
Sasser's not done.
Sasser's not done. He's out for the year? No way.
No. Nothing's come out yet.
Dude, he almost played in the game against Memphis. He was literally probable 30 minutes before the game that did not play.
I think he's gonna play. Nothing's come out yet, but it's a strained groin, so I don't think he's gonna be out for the tournament.
Jack, do you like Duke going as far as we got him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. They're not going to beat Purdue if they play them, though.
I think that Duke-Purdue game is an absolute miserable
can I be
matchup
honest
for Purdue.
with how I'm looking?
Yeah, I think it's a bad matchup for Purdue
that's a horrible matchup for Purdue to play Duke.
Yeah.
Awful.
I want to just say this about this region. I think you guys are trying to pick too many upsets. I think you're overthinking it too much, and this is actually going to be a region where it's very simple. Kentucky's going to make a run. Marquette's probably going to go. I actually low-key liked Vermont here against Marquette, but Marquette is hot, and it's tough to fade a 2 seed like that. But watch out for Vermont. Watch out for Vermont, bro.
I know. I actually made in my TikTok today, I told everybody that if Princeton beats Arizona, I'll shave my head. Because
it's always the ones that nobody's talking about.
Because that's the one that I'm most confident in. That's not going to be an upset. Is Princeton, Arizona.
But Vermont Marquette is going to be a 2-point game. Like, that's going to be a down to the wire game. Vermont stays in games. They're a bunch of just kids that know how to play basketball, dude. It's like a perfect scheme that you could design. That's Vermont. They always win their conference. They always get to the tournament, and they always play their teams competitively. So, but Marquette's good. I just think you're overthinking this bracket a little too much.
Marquette.
All right, well, you guys want to get into the other side? Gutsy, I mean, no word from Gutsy. We have no idea
word.
if he's alive or not. All right, we'll get right into it then.
Yeah, let's jump into the other side here.
Here we go. All right, at the top,
I got no problems taking Houston here.
Yep.
Chat.
Chat.
Any objections?
Taking NKU. I played against two people in the state championship run that now play for NKU. Trey Robinson. He's a starting power forward for NKU, and he has no shot at even scoring a basket against Houston. So I just want to throw that out there. Don't even think about it.
All right. Love the personal touch. All right, let's get down to the 8-9.
Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, Iowa probably wins. either of those teams could play Houston hard, but I'll rely on Iowa's just name to win this game. I'll take Iowa.
This was a game that I had like the most problems with, to be 100% honest with you.
Yeah,
because they're two completely different basketball teams. You got a team that shoots the ball a ton, and you got a team that pretty much presses the entire game and like gets really up and down and can't shoot the ball well, but they just score at the rim all the time. They play great defense.
Auburn.
Iowa plays no defense. I ended up taking Auburn because I think Auburn has the potential to actually play Houston way closer than Iowa does. But that's I would take Auburn just because I think they're going to be a hassle for Iowa.
Yeah, I mean, Auburn's sneaky good.
Yeah,
They've
they
lost
are.
a lot of like close games this year.
They have. Yeah.
The SEC was obviously tough. They
They
play
should've
well
beaten
at both
they should've beaten
ends of the
Arkansas.
floor. What's that?
They should have beaten Arkansas.
Yeah. They lost a lot of games they probably should have won this year. But then again, like they just didn't show up to some games. Like they got blown out by Kentucky.
Yeah, Iowa's gonna give you Iowa. You know, they're not gonna. I'm a bet on the Big Ten teams in March this year, and that's a shocker. But
That's a scary move sometimes.
But that's
It
what
is a scary
I'm
move.
hammering, because it's gonna be a weird March. It's just gonna be a Big Ten March.
What do we think? I mean, Chad loves Auburn. I like Auburn.
I like Auburn. I think Jack gets outvoted here.
I'm just gonna get outvoted on every single pick, but that's fine.
All right. Auburn it is. Miami Drake. A lot of people circling this one.
Yeah,
Drake
lot of
is
this
a
one.
really good basketball team. I was saying this earlier to somebody on the phone. I think Drake is a really good basketball team. Drowsy still values your opinion, Jack. I don't. I mean, you're an Indiana fan. What do we think here, Blake?
Dude, so I was talking about this matchup earlier. Dude, I don't know if you saw this. Coop, did you see the video of the Barstool guys where he was like, Miami plays Drake? And he was like, dude, the first thing I just thought about, the only thing I said was God's plan. Because in the God's plan video, Drake is just dumping out money to people in Miami. And it was just the funniest thing I've ever heard. I started dying laughing.
The
He was
God's
like,
plan
so when I heard
game.
they were playing, he was like, oh, that's a great music video. He was like, God's plan. And,
The
but no,
God's
I would
plan
take
game.
Drake. I think Drake wins this game, but I thought that was so funny, dude. I couldn't stop laughing.
The God's plan game.
And yo, do you know what video I'm talking about? Where Drake is just walking around throwing out money at Miami.
Yeah.
So funny.
That is so funny. Jack, you got an opinion on this one?
Yeah, no, I didn't even think twice about this one. It's Drake.
Drake is the Missouri Valley is a sneaky good conference.
Yeah, I agree.
They just play fundamental basketball. They play in hot gyms.
Yeah.
And I don't.
The gym's got the no AC going on.
Gym's got no AC. Rims are unforgiving. Like this is your true Midwest basketball conference. And I mean, a lot of the years you have teams like Murray State came out of this conference, Valpo, UNI, good conference. I mean, I think Drake's a good team this year. What do we got?
Yeah,
Chat, what do we think?
No
What is
brainer.
Chat guy going on here? Does Chat
No
like
brainer.
Miami?
Daniel
Miami
Chad
has no
likes
chance.
Miami.
Yeah, shout out Daniel Chad. Loving Miami here.
Who do we like here?
Dude, I just think Miami's low-key fraudulent, man. They showed that.
I do too.
Dude, like they play no defense, and if Isaiah Wong does not go for 35 points, they can't win a game. That's just as simple as that.
You got to understand that teams like Drake are going to try harder in this spot too. We're gonna
What-
that's the
Wes
main
is on
thing.
the U.
That's the thing about March Madness, dude. Is these teams that get bursts here every once in a while, but very rarely, or even first time bursts. Compared to a team like Miami, who isn't really known to be a basketball school at this moment, and you know who cares? I think Drake's just gonna take over this moment and win this game.
I'm on Drake. Wes is on the U. Who do we got? I mean, come on.
I'm taking Drake. I said we go Drake here.
Drake?
Yeah, let's go Drake.
All right.
Shout out God's plan.
All right, Kent State. All right, next.
Yeah, Kent State. All right, let's go Iowa State here. I think that's a good.
All right, Jack.
Oh, he left. Is he gone? Yeah. Oh my God. So funny.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. No, dude, I actually took Kent State in this spot in my bracket.
I did too. I like
I
Kent State a lot.
actually have Kent State Drake.
Did you read Jay Billis's read up on him?
Yeah, it was
On Kent
it was
State? Yeah.
terrible. It
Yeah, I
was
did.
terrible.
No, it was awesome.
It was
Oh,
awesome.
It honestly, it made me feel better.
I don't know, dude. I just think that IU's so fraudulent, man. Like
so fraudulent.
so
Ben Simmons
fraudulent,
is
dude.
their
Like
center.
Jalen Hood-Schifino, everybody wants to talk about how he's him. And dude, he shows up one of every 3 games. He'll go for
Can I
20 or
stop
more
you right
points.
there, bro? Why do we have Duke in the Elite 8? If you're talking about fraudulent, Indiana's been proven to be one of the best basketball
Well,
teams.
let's
all
see.
year.
We just won the
Don't
ACC.
shit.
We just won the ACC. You lost to Penn State.
Exactly.
We just won the
You
ACC.
gave everything you had to win the ACC. You gave everything you had to win an easy ACC. This is March now. Duke has
Dude,
no
you got
chance.
beat 3
Indiana,
times by Penn
Indiana.
State. Penn State beat you 3 times in one season.
You're right. Penn State's
And
a
they're
good team.
in
They
your
shoot
bracket.
basketball.
They're
Duke
in
will
your
get-
side of the bracket. I see 4. I love 4 spots for Penn State. No, I'm not saying IU loses this game.
Why am I
just don't think IU
even
goes to the
filling
final.
this out? Why am I filling this out if we're gonna pick Kent State in the first round? You're fraudulent.
Because it's a real possibility.
it's
of it.
not.
It really is. Yeah, it is.
I think
No,
it
it's
is.
not. Indiana's
really
the
is.
best
I know you
chance
don't
to
wanna
make the
admit
Final
it.
Four.
Hey, I at least admit the fact that Oral Roberts can beat Duke. I don't think they do.
No,
But
you don't.
But they could
You
beat
admit it, but you picked Duke to go to the Final Four. You probably picked Duke to win the whole thing.
I did not. I got Duke going on in the Elite 8. But an IU can make a run. But dude, they're so
They can make a run,
fraudulent.
and then you tell them they're around a 64 exit. That does not make sense to me.
Well, bro, because they could be either or, dude. I mean, Indiana, they cannot win 6 games in a row. They haven't done it all year. They have no shot to win a title. Neither does Duke.
Who can win
Duke
6
can't win a
games in
title.
a row?
Huh?
Who can win 6 games in a row? Did one team win 6 games in a row this year? Maybe a couple of teams. Houston, fine. Label out the first top 10 teams. It's very hard to win 6 games in a row.
No, it is very hard. I agree with you. I'm just saying I think Indiana's
Jack needs
too
a breather.
inconsistent. Duke just showed they can win 5 games in a row. Because they did it.
We'll take IU in the spot, but the spread is 4.5 on this game.
Oh, yeah. Come on. 4.5.
I don't think this is going to be a cakewalk for IU, especially when Ben Simmons is
That's
playing
not what I'm
center.
saying. I'm not saying it's a cakewalk. March Madness is never a cakewalk. But this is senior fucking night. This is the last dance, bro. This is it. If Indiana loses this game, every single player on that team, like,
Jack, Trace Jackson
oh my
Davis
God,
has never won.
they will be embarrassed for life. This is life or death for these kids.
Jack, when you weren't on the scoop, but we pulled up. Wait, were you on the scoop when we pulled up?
He was on the scoop when we did it.
Trace Jackson Davis versus Ben Simmons, college stats.
Yeah, what about it, bro?
Identical. The only stat that's not identical, and
Do you have any other opinions on Trace Jackson Davis other than?
well, I'm just saying the only stat.
I've heard it 7 times. I don't need to hear it again.
The only stat that we need for the careers to be identical is 0 wins in the NCAA tournament.
0 wins.
That's the last stat left.
And a
then we put 'em up
3-pointer.
on the
Hey,
wall,
Coop,
and you can't
do
tell the
not
difference.
forget about the 3-pointer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ben Simmons had 1 college career 3-pointer. Trace Jackson Davis has 0.
Just throwing it out there. He is the best player in college basketball. I do
No,
not disagree with that.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
He is.
I don't
He
get
is.
that. How can you say that, Blake? How can you say that and then sit here and back Cooper when he's talking about Kent State beating Indiana? That makes no sense
dude,
to me.
Kent State, Jack, you obviously do not know anything about Kent State, and they're actually really, really good. And they're going to have a guy who's going to score 35 points against Indiana. Sincere Carey, he's going to score 35 points.
Is someone really going to score 35 points against Indiana?
Yeah, he 100% is.
I hope he does. I hope because when he scored 35 points against Toledo.
Tyson Walker did it. Jalen Pickett did it. Jalen Pickett lit him up for 41 one time. Dude, Come on. Let's be real.
We'll see. We'll take him in the spot. We'll move on. We got Iowa State playing the winner of Nevada and Arizona State. Or sorry, Mississippi State, Pitt.
Dude, I honestly, I like Pitt tonight to win this game. I did. I took Pitt in the spread. I don't know if they're gonna win it. Mississippi State's defense does worry me a little bit, but
I'm
Pitt's
on Mississippi
old,
State.
dude. Pitt's
I'm on
old
Mississippi
as hell.
State. Pitt's
Dude, they're all
defense is just
25,
so
bro.
atrocious.
Dude, they're all 25, man.
What's that?
They're all 25.
Well,
Their
so
starting
is the
lineup
entire Indiana
average age is
basketball team,
24.
but you're not picking them.
Huh?
So is the entire Indiana basketball team, but you're not picking them. If
I wouldn't
experience is everything, that Indiana should win the whole thing.
Dude, Trey Galloway's 25. No, he's not.
They're all
Jalen-
damn near. They've all
Jalen
been there for
Hood-Schifino's
like
a
3
freshman,
years.
so there you go.
I'm on. Who are you guys? Who's the chat on in this one? Mississippi State.
Yeah, I'm on
Mississippi State tonight.
I'm actually down to take either one of those teams to beat Iowa State.
Yeah, that's the right.
Me too.
play.
I think Iowa State's frauds for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Dude, I don't even know if I have a Big 12 team like in the Sweet 16.
Well, it's like the
Which
classic thing that Pitt points. Yeah, we'll take the winner of this over Iowa State. It's the classic thing. It's the classic thing like Michigan State always done. They'll make a run deep into the tournament, and then the next year they'll lose in the first round.
Yeah.
They always do it. And I think Iowa State, they made the run to the Elite Eight last year.
They went to the Elite Eight last year. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're frauds. They've lost too many games this year that they should have won for me to trust them. But all right, Xavier Kennesaw. Let's talk about frauds. Xavier.
Dude, frauds, man. This is a game that nobody's picking for there to be an upset in, and this could very well.
I have it in my bracket.
Do you really?
Oh yeah.
Wow. See, I don't know. Jack, what do you think?
I have Xavier going to the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I mean, I like Xavier. Dude, Xavier's good, man. I mean,
Yeah,
they have a
Xavier,
lot of
yeah.
pieces.
Their
They have
path
a lot
is
of
super.
pieces, dude.
Kennesaw, that'd be a huge upset, but we'll take Xavier here.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
Oh, dude, Nittany Lions. Don't even think about it. We all the chat better go crazy right now. It's the Nittany Lions.
Really?
No doubt about it.
Really?
Not even a question, dude.
We got one PSU.
Dude, chat, feed me the PSUs. There's no way in hell that Texas A&M takes down Jalen Pickett and Cameron Winters. No way.
Bro, honestly.
So I have the Aggies in my Final Four.
Shut up, dude. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
That's insane.
In the SoBet Challenge bracket, I have the Aggies in the Final Four.
Crazy.
I just think there's just something about this team. I watched the SEC championship. They played like dog shit. There's just something about this team. They got absolutely screwed in that game, by the way, by the refs in every way possible.
Dude, they lost by 30.
Yeah, but it was an 8-point game with 8 minutes to play. And then Marble got his 4th foul, had to get taken out of the game. Brandon Miller hit 3 threes. It was a horrible situation.
That's fair.
But you look at them when they play their best, they're beating anybody. I think Texas is going out in the first round.
Yep.
Dude.
I
They're
think
first
Texas
or
is going
second
out in the
round,
first
I think.
round.
First or second round.
Who are we going to take here? I want the Aggies. Chat split.
I need Penn State to advance. Need them to.
Everyone in America is on Penn State to go very, very far.
The
this
chat
year.
split. We got Aggies, A&M, Penn State, A&M. I'm on A&M.
I mean, I started the Penn State wagon. Me.
You
I
can't-
started it.
Jack, who are
Penn
you on?
State's Penn State is the ideal March Madness team that you can't not pick them. Blake's kind of been on them all year, and we love that. Like, dude,
Coin flip. Do you have a coin?
I'm down to do a coin flip. I'm down. Jack, you have one? I don't have. Maybe I do.
I got something for you.
What do you got? What's that?
I don't know, but this side,
What is that?
this side's Penn State.
What is that?
It's like the thing. It's like a magnet that you put on like the whiteboard.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down with that.
All
That's
right.
fine.
All right.
Penn
Silver
State.
side's Penn State. Other side is
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
all right.
All right.
You're in your PJs.
Penn State.
Let's go.
All right, Penn State it is.
It was always we are.
One side's
We
heavier.
are.
Is one
We
side
are.
heavier?
Oh,
Is
no.
one side heavy?
Oh no, do we have
Jack,
a
is one side heavier?
Do we have
No
a fraudulent
comment.
magnet?
No comment.
All right, Penn State it is. We flip the coin. We
Wow.
trust Jack had integrity in his coin flipping.
And I love it, dude. Let's fucking take Colgate. Shout out toothpaste.
I love, dude, Colgate. The only way they win this game, and a very possible way they win this game, is if they just shoot the lights out, which they can.
Dude, which every team does in March.
They can.
Like, dude, I don't know. All I know is I wake up in the morning and I go to my bathroom. Colgate's the first thing I see. It's the first thing I see. It's every morning. I grab my toothbrush, man, and I see Colgate. And they're beating Texas. That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
All right, I love it. And your rebuttals, Texas is winning the whole damn thing.
Nah, Texas is the ultimate.
Sensodyne.
They're the
Sensodyne.
ultimate.
Sensodyne's going all the way.
Sensodyne is great. It's what's in my bathroom right now.
I use Sensodyne.
Bro,
Yeah.
crest to the Elite Eight, huh?
It's very unpredictable, to be honest. You know,
Dude,
some
we should
days
do a
I'm Colgate,
toothpaste
some
bracket.
days I'm Sensodyne.
We should do a toothpaste bracket.
Toothpaste bracket would be electric. You know it'd be fucking Colgate Sensodyne final. And
I
we
mean,
would just
Colgate
go.
shoots the lights out. They're making it all the way for sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. Fuck.
All right. Are we going Texas?
Yeah, I'd go to that's fine. Yeah.
We'll go Texas just to be safe. But in my bracket, I have Colgate. Those white boys, they're gonna shoot the lights out. All right, down to the West.
Down the
KU.
West. Here we go.
What do we got here?
KU, Arkansas. Arkansas wins this game. No
I like
question.
Illinois.
If ands or buts about it.
I like
Good.
Illinois. Chat.
Oh,
4
this
out
is
of
the only
5
Big Ten
dentists
team
in
I'm not
Texas.
picking.
Dude, Illinois is so fraudulent, dude. Oh my lord. They are horrible. Dude. And you tell me Nick Smith's not gonna go for 30 points against
Who
Illinois?
do we like here? I
I-
like Illinois. Jack, who do you like?
I expected Arkansas to make a run in the SEC tournament. So they saved it.
Arkansas, Illinois.
I'll take Arkansas. I don't think, dude, Illinois
Thank
is
you,
so
Jack.
terrible this year. Arkansas is
Arkansas.
just
Chat loves the Razorbacks.
All right, we'll take the Razorbacks. SMU, VCU. Who we got here?
St.
Now,
Mary's in March, baby.
I like
Dude,
VCU.
Dude, a lot of
Great
people
defensive
are
team.
taking this one. This is one that a lot of people are taking, and I just don't. Dude, this is the best St. Mary's team we've seen in 10 years.
Yeah. People
Like,
got.
I don't know why
sleep on
everybody's
St. Mary's.
taking this. Yeah, like everybody's on VCU. I'm like, dude, St. Mary's is really good.
I think people just think the WAC is frauds.
Well, and they
Well-
play they play identical style basketballs, VCU and St. Mary's. There's going to be luckily 50 points scored in this basketball game. Final score 32-34. St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Daniel likes VCU.
Love St. Mary's here.
Dude, is VCU a favorite in this game?
I think so.
Shut up.
I
People
think
got to
so.
stop disrespecting the West Coast Conference first 4 teams, bro. Like they're actually very good. The rest of the conference is dog shit, but Gonzaga, St. Mary's, San Francisco, BYU are no joke basketball programs.
No. St. Mary's is 4.5-point favorites.
Okay. 4.5. That's a lot. I take VCU to cover. Wow.
VCU. We got 2 VCUs.
I mean, I'm down to take VCU. Like I didn't do it in my bracket, but they can win this game.
Those pesky 12 seeds. All right, we'll take VCU. Connecticut,
Do it.
Iona. Any objections here for
No,
Connecticut?
I have UConn as my champ. For anybody wondering. So
Does anyone like Rick Pitino and Iona? Going once, going twice.
dude,
Dakota
UConn-
comes in late with the St. Mary's.
Yeah. Dude,
I actually
is-
think I'm probably going
UConn
to
is
bet St. Mary's
still-
-4.
Yeah, that's the play, bro. That line makes
Really?
no sense. Just
Yeah, that line makes no sense.
So why are we taking VCU?
Matty Ice. Rick Pitino's son from New Rochelle. New Rochelle, however you say it. All right, who do we got here?
I got the Zags. I got no problem taking this. Oh, I'm sorry. I have TCU.
I kind of like Nevada to make a run.
I don't think Mike Miles goes out sad his senior year.
Yeah, TCU's too good.
TCU?
Yeah.
All right.
Gonzaga, they're the most slept-on team in the country right now.
I think they could go out first round.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know a damn lick about Grand Canyon.
I don't either, but their fans are electric. They travel well.
No, they do. Yeah. And it's electric when they're on TV.
So does Gonzaga. Gonzaga travels well, too.
But it's got
All
to
right,
be
we'll
the
take
Zags.
the Zags here, but I think this is a slept-on game that nobody's talking about. What do we got here? Obviously, favorite to make a run. Public favorite to make a run. I don't really know that much about Boise State, to be honest.
They play really good defense. I know that.
I think I've won a couple bets on them this year. They play really good defense. What's the chat think here?
Yeah, I don't. No way first round. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any way. Northwestern's low key kind of fraudulent, but Boo Booey's a stud, so it's hard to bet against fucking Boo Booey, bro.
Yeah, I feel like we got to see his name in the Sweet 16 too.
Yeah, somewhere have to.
Mountain West are frauds. Okay.
Dude,
And then-
nobody's talking about this game at the bottom. See, Scoop just
The way he just
he went
skipped
right over it. See, nobody's talking about UNC, the boys, UNC Asheville. They ball. I'm just gonna
Okay.
leave it out there
I would
I
not
mean-
be surprised.
because we all know every year a 2 seed goes out.
Well, the past 2
every
years.
year.
The past 2 years.
Every year.
It's just
That's
been
all.
the past 2 years. Before that, it hadn't happened since 2016.
Nothing else matters besides the past 2 years. So
Yeah, I agree with Jack.
That's
on that
true.
one.
That's true. Very true. Go Bruins. Go Bruins. All right. Who we got up here? Houston, Auburn. Can Auburn?
Dude, I'm not saying they can do it. They
No.
can pull it off, but I like Houston.
Houston's gonna win this game.
Drake, Indiana. Up for debate. Up for debate.
I'll hear opinions.
I'm gonna be as blunt as I can be. Kent State has way better of a chance to beat IU than Drake does. IU would win this game.
Okay.
They're way too big. Kent State has size. Drake has no size.
Can I just say this and then we'll move on?
UCLA.
Love that, Lloyd. If there's a fraudulent 1 seed, it's Houston.
I think so too.
That's not a bad opinion. Yeah,
They just can't score.
but dude,
They
they
just
also
suck.
go to the Final Four every year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
but they
make-
don't
just
win.
make a run.
No, that's facts. But they go every year
Because
go.
they don't play in a good conference. They're Gonzaga of old, and we're waiting for Houston to start getting, like, obviously, yeah, Houston's fucking awesome, but they tend to just make these runs because they're given these paths that Gonzaga was given paths year after year. They play an 11 seed in the Elite Eight. It's the
Jack.
same deal with Houston right now. I think they
Jack.
hit the whole block here.
Jack, I want to ask you a question. Out of those 3 teams, who are you?
All right.
most-
We're down here,
Yeah.
boys. We're down here.
Oh, dude, I want fuck. All right,
We'll come back to that.
all right.
We got Xavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Xavier. Yeah.
Any objections? Going once, going twice.
No, I just wonder if Miami beats Drake if they play IU close or not.
Penn State, Texas. I think I got Texas here, but
I have Penn State.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
I like Texas is
Yeah.
the
Dude,
definite Texas's middle name is fraudulent when it comes to March. They're not going to win this game. Penn
Dude,
State.
Penn State is going to make a legacy run in a
I think
tournament.
Texas bullies them all over the court. But
Dude,
all right.
Texas is fraudulent, man. If they get past toothpaste, bro, it's bad day for them. Got to play
So-
we are.
So
Penn
you look
State,
at that.
Texas, Penn State, Texas.
You look at that right now, Lloyd, and you tell me right now, how is Indiana not the favorite to be in the Final Four out of the Midwest?
Dude, they got to beat Penn State. That's
I
that's
mean,
the team I'm worried about
I
the
think they're
most.
going
No,
out
they
the
don't.
first round.
Dude,
so.
I think IU can beat Houston, and I think
They don't need to
Penn
beat
State's
Penn
gonna beat
State.
Xavier, but
They don't-
IU has to beat Penn State.
No, they don't.
I don't know.
They got to play Xavier, who they've played already.
Bro, Xavier
right.
is ass.
We'll come
bro.
back to that. We'll come back to that.
You know,
And-
it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Imagine 4
Biggest
times.
fraud 1 seed. Biggest fraud 1 seed.
I agree. Kansas, Arkansas wins this game.
Arkansas beat is chat.
Jack.
Chat.
Wait, can you scroll up?
I'm just so pissed at Kansas for being my
Why do I need to
first
scroll up?
Sorry, no,
mismatch
never mind.
of the
It was
year.
my fault. It was my fault.
Pissed,
We're good.
bro.
Gutsy.
No,
Or
don't. No,
Bryce,
Kansas.
where's Gutsy? Bryce is in the chat and Gutsy is just missing. Potentially dead.
Yeah, potentially not. No, not even alive.
I think we're gonna get a Kansas UConn Sweet 16. It's just gonna be so electric.
Penn State will lose A&M. I think so too.
No.
Connecticut here?
VCU, UConn, UConn.
Coop, I'll say this about A&M though. If they beat Penn State, they'll beat Texas too. Texas goes out after round 2.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of people have Texas in their Final Four.
Yeah, because of recency bias,
Right.
They have played well recently.
which is the like
The death of March.
you can't think like that. You can't pick a conference champion. I mean, sometimes you can, but I like to use that as almost like a red flag in March.
All right, who we got down here? Can TCU beat Gonzaga?
No,
This could be a game, low key.
yeah, this will be a war. But
I
I
would
like,
take
The
the over.
Gonzaga UCLA crash course is real.
yeah,
What-
yeah, that's a rematch in the making. We all want to see it.
Dude,
All right.
I mean, whatever the over is, hammer that.
Back up to the top. IU Houston.
Wow, Northwestern just gets smashed by UCLA.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we were the crash course for the rematch.
Yeah, fair enough.
I love the Zags or both, Joe. Houston. IU Houston.
Man, this is a good game, dude. Wow. Man.
This is just who's the better team and who can win on a given day. So there really any opinion here doesn't matter.
I would have to take Houston just because defensively they're going to probably double Trace Jackson Davis, and they have the better players on their team. Sneed and Sasser, and yeah.
You sound a little scared, Penn State fan. You sound a little scared.
No, I'm not saying it's scared. I'm just saying, like, if any team can stop Trace Jackson Davis, it's the #1 defensive team in the country.
Yeah, sure. But if IU plays Penn State again, there's 0 chance they lose that game.
I could potentially agree with that.
And they're not losing to Xavier either. So, yeah, this is the game.
Coop, who do you think wins this game?
Who, me? Coop.
No,
I don't
Coop.
know. I don't know. I just can't get out of my head watching Houston just get blown out by Memphis.
Dude, Kendrick Davis went for 31.
But
How
I
do you
use also.
have-
I mean, Houston. I use the biggest fraud. IU's not going to get there. They're going to lose in the first round. I'm telling you.
I think so too. But IU, but if they play Houston, that's a good game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game for sure. But I lean Houston.
I agree.
I just don't know how you can look at the Midwest and not pick IU.
I think IU could win this game, but I think nine
Dude,
times out of
gonna have
10,
to play-
Houston wins this game.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd agree with that. I'd say 8 times out of 10, Houston wins that game.
Yeah.
and but the 2 times could be in March. I mean,
Yeah.
I
I think there's a world where IU wins this game, but I don't think it's likely.
Like, I can promise you, if Duke was running into Houston, I would take Houston over Duke.
I frankly just think it's just a boring pick to take Houston.
It is. It
It's
is
about
boring
being
pick.
right.
And honestly, they could lose the first game they play. They could lose They probably, damn, they might lose to Iowa or Auburn.
All right, we got Penn State here.
I like Xavier in that one, but Lloyd, you're
Well, I think eight times out of 10, Xavier wins this game, but I'm taking the 2 times Penn State wins.
I don't know. I would say that Penn State has the best player. I don't know, dude. Xavier's tough though. They didn't show up in a tournament, which kind of worries me. But like, dude, between Kunkel and
that Elite Eight is gross. That Elite Eight is absolutely gross. Fucking dog shit. How can you look at a bracket in college basketball and be like, yeah, Houston and Penn State are going to be in an Elite Eight?
I agree. It's actually the exact thing I have in my bracket, so I love it so much.
All right, who do you got winning this?
Don't care. Like, this is the most unrealistic possible matchup for this situation.
We shall see.
If this all smacks, that'd be electric, though.
Dude, I don't understand how Penn State does not go this far. We all think Texas is fraudulent. Xavier can't win a game, and A&M has the best possibility to beat Penn State.
Yeah, it's the first game.
Too, yeah.
That's the craziest part. Penn
you got Houston here?
Is round 1.
Yeah, I have Houston going to the Final Four.
Oh, that's such an awful
Back to the Final Four. Been there, done that. All right,
that
down
makes
here.
Me throw up.
Well, we're not going to have another 1 seed. Who wins this game? Gonzaga gets revenge?
How did we pick Houston be the 1-1 seed that makes the Final Four?
No, we have Bama in the other side.
Always a 1 seed.
Oh, okay, good. We're fine.
UCLA or Zags?
UConn, Gonzaga. It was always meant to be that.
Yeah, I have UConn for damn sure.
Yeah.
And
all right, let's talk
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga, UCLA though. Let's debate this for a sec because I think this is a matchup for the ages. I mean, a couple of years ago it was.
Jack, you think IU could beat Miami?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my question. That was my question.
I'll tell you right now, dude, Indiana can beat anyone in the country, but so can anyone in March. So I look strictly at the path they would have to take to the Final Four, and I don't see a Purdue, I don't see an Alabama, I don't see a Kentucky, I don't see any of the 2 seeds that make me worried. Indiana's got the best bracket, but we'll continue with the Gonzaga UCLA.
Who do we got in this one?
I don't buy UCLA right now.
I don't either. I think the injuries are going to hurt them.
I don't know, man. I think they played Arizona really, really close. I think actually that injury.
Nah, but it shouldn't have been that close.
Nobody's talking about Gonzaga for the first time in like 10 years.
Yeah, it's true. But I also do you really think Drew Timme and Strasser alone?
Yes. Do not put a question mark next to Drew Timme's name. He is so experienced, been through so much of this. The whole roster has, the whole coaching staff has, the whole program has. They want
Wes
one
is a
thing.
big
one
UCLA
thing
guy.
Huh?
Wes is a big UCLA guy.
Yeah, I think Wes has fucking UCLA going to win it all.
It's really surprising.
I would take Gonzaga because
all right, we're going with Gonzaga.
They're going to want to win that game so bad.
Yeah, dude.
And who do we got going to the Final Four?
Oh, Gonzaga values March more than any team.
Finally get over the hump. Gonzaga to the Final Four.
Like this is all that matters for them. They don't care about anything else other than 6 games.
UConn. Dakota likes UConn.
No, I love UConn here. I mean, I have UConn by far.
I like UConn here.
Dude, UConn they're so good, dude. They're so good. And just because they lost to Marquette by 2 points does not mean that they should have won. They should have won the Big East. Dude, they're going to thrive in March.
They are a team. They are a letdown spot in the making. I love UConn too in March. I love them to make runs.
Dude, and it's been forever.
Nothing that beats Gonzaga's experience in this spot, especially with Drew Timme on the team.
Dude, Drew Timme is a ninth-year senior.
What?
He's been there for so long.
Like, dude, is Drew Timme ever gonna fucking leave Alabama?
He's like my age.
Or no, Alabama. Shit, Gonzaga.
Why would he leave though? He's making like probably $5 million a year right now. Go drafted to a late first round and sit pine for the Detroit Pistons. I'll take a national championship.
I heard he's coming
instead.
back too.
Yeah, I would too. Is Dickinson? Is he a junior?
Hunter Dickinson,
yeah.
So he's gonna come back too because he's making mills.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I love college basketball now because of NIL, but that's kind of off topic.
All right, UConn consensus
UConn.
pick. UConn.
How was that the consensus pick? Was the chat spamming UConn?
Yeah,
Yeah, chat likes UConn.
and we got 2v1.
I like UConn.
This is a gross Final Four.
I don't
I
think
actually
Zach
love
Adler
this
takes
Final
this
Four.
year.
I actually love this Final Four. This actually might
I
be
do
better
too.
than my bracket.
I like this too.
I like this a lot. This could happen for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, dude, like this is probably going to be the year where a double-digit seed does not go to the Final Four.
Yeah, it's really chalky this year.
Like I just believe that. I think we're kind of done with that. Even back in the day when it was Syracuse, then we had North Carolina, then we had.
I think it's going to be insane. I think it's going to be crazier than ever.
I think it could be crazier than ever, but I think that the teams at the top are so much better. Like these 4 teams right here, these 4 teams to me are the best 4 teams in the country.
That's crazy.
Like these are the best 4 teams in the country.
That's crazy.
And I just think they are.
You leave out a lot of good teams right there. I think the whole entire bracket, like there are so many talented teams. We've been saying it all year. There's not 4 teams that
I actually think
so.
I think UConn, Houston, and Alabama are some of the top teams in the country, but I don't think I actually think people are high on Marquette from the run that they made in the tournament.
And they shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think they're as good as they are.
I think Marquette could lose round 1 or 2.
I think so too.
Don't they play
You guys
MSU?
are crazy, bro. Tyler Kolek has that ice in his veins.
Yeah, but it's a classic setup where they made a big
guys
run in
are
the Big East
crazy,
tournament.
dude. He might be the best player. He's the best guard in the country, in my opinion. He's insane, dude.
Yeah, he's good, but I think it's
the
a
best
classic
floor
setup.
generator we've ever seen in March. He's disgusting.
I think he's good too. I just think it's a classic setup. I think they could go out in the first or second round. Maybe probably not the first round, but maybe the second round.
So we consensusly taking Alabama. I mean, I don't hate that. They have the best player in the country. Brandon Miller's the best player in the country. So
Yeah, he is. I hate him, but he is.
I mean, like he's so good. He's ridiculous. I honestly think that he should be drafted before Wemby.
The only thing about Marquette is all these teams are just dog shit.
Like, dude, yeah, they're not good. Like, they're
Yeah,
like, I'm telling you,
Michigan State, dog shit. USC,
Dude.
dog shit.
You guys
Hey,
ignored
Kentucky.
Michigan State. You ignored Michigan State. That's crazy.
no, we didn't really. I
No,
tried.
you
To
think
put up, I
USC
tried to put up a
is
fight.
not gonna beat Michigan State. Oh,
Jack, I tried to put up a fight. I just want to let you know.
Oh my
This
God.
is one
Who
that
was
I
on-
was outvoted. I was outvoted. I
how
tried
were they?
to make my
How were you
mark.
outvoted by who? Who needs?
I
who
was
needs
out
to
by
hear
the
it?
chat and Cooper and Guts. I was the only dog on Michigan
What was the
State.
reasoning for USC? Because everything points towards Michigan State going on a run this year.
I just think Michigan State's a bunch of frauds.
Well, so is every team in the country.
Bro,
That's true.
Tyson Walker, Joey Hauser, AJ Hogarth. They got some dogs over there, bro. And Izzo, it's Izzo's month.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
they're
think- I
Michigan
think-
State's a pretty balanced team. USC is also a pretty balanced team. It's going to be a good game.
Michigan State has the best chance out of any of those teams that you just looked at to beat Marquette, and I think it's very likely like that Michigan
Yeah.
State does indeed.
I would agree. I would agree with that for sure.
But we have Marquette,
think so.
so
Alabama. UConn.
let's take UConn.
UConn.
Take UConn.
UConn.
Yeah.
Yep.
UConn champs.
Yeah.
Chat. And we know
I
who
think
wins
they-
it all.
Fuck Bama.
We know who wins it all. The Huskies. They bring it home. They bring it home. First
Wow.
time since 2012. 2012. Shabazz
Yeah.
Napier. Kemba Walker.
There it is.
On Riverboat.
Huskies back on top. Top of the
Huskies
mountain.
back on top.
Dude, the Northeast would be electric. All the boys would be
All
buzzing.
right, tomorrow night we do the women's bracket.
Let's go.
Indiana.
South Carolina wins it all because they're 40-0.
Nah. The women's bracket
Dude,
this
Jack,
year, bro.
I hate to break it to you. Nobody's stopping South Carolina.
Nah, dude.
They
I'm
got two
telling you
girls
right
who are
now,
6'5". 2 girls are 6'5" on our team.
Bro, Bro,
You're not stopping them.
Sydney Parrish, bro. Oh, shit, bro. Fuck.
And she's bad too, huh?
Shit, bro.
All right.
Got
Well,
me
hey,
packing all sorts
there
of-
it is, boys. We'll be live in Vegas on Thursday. Jack won't be there. He has bronchitis. He backed out. Let's get a wellness check on Gutsy. Brock, you still in here? Glow stick?
Yeah. Does anybody? I mean, Drowsy's got to have something for me.
We just got to get a wellness check. If you hear from him, let us know. I think he might be on the plane because he called me at I had a missed call from him at 3:30, so that was probably what he was saying, that he was gonna miss it. But either way, coward. I mean, clearly no dedication to the game.
Hold on. Wouldn't Bryce know that he is on the plane?
Bryce should know. Yeah, he's his
And
personal
Bryce
assistant.
would tell us because Bryce is a real one that Gutsy's on his way.
Is he on the plane, Bryce? What time was the flight? I thought the flight was tonight.
Like I got vivid memory of Bryce saying that Gutsy's just MIA.
Gutsy might have panicked and gone to the
No
airport
comment.
early.
10:36 p.m. flight time. Gutsy's not on a flight.
Well, he might have panicked and realized he's out of deodorant and had to go to the store. You know what I mean? A lot of possibilities here.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's been a couple of hours, so the only likely situation is that his phone is on airplane mode.
No. It's not on airplane mode. Texts are going through. Calls are going through. That could actually be true.
What do we got?
He's with
here,
a
Glow
girl?
Stick?
Whoa.
No.
Never been a that's we're gonna cross that one off the list.
Yeah, we're gonna cross that one straight off the list.
We've talked to Gutsy. That's
The
not
deodorant. The deodorant could be true. Okay, not the girl part.
The
All right.
deodorant. Got you.
Well, all right. Well, yeah, we'll be live from Vegas. Hopefully with Gutsy if he makes it. If we ever hear from him again. Yeah.
I'm covering.
Or maybe,
I'm
or
covering
maybe it'll
all the
just be
games.
me and Coop again when you get
Hey.
on here.
I'm covering all the games this weekend in Albany, so stay tuned for that too. If you're watching, check out my TikTok. I'll be interviewing players and shit.
Everybody
All right.
get in the SoBet ESPN challenge or the what's it through?
Run your pool.
Run your pool.
Pool. That's right. Everybody get in that shit.
I think we got 200 brackets in there so far.
It's
Good
fire.
turnout. All right.